Good morning, it is Friday the 5th of June and we are having another weekend at home with Cheers. You out there, wife?
I'm here.
Morning, wife.
Morning.
We've had a busy old week.
We have, yeah. We've just done 13 packed breakfasts.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. This week, as we've seen a real, this has been the busiest week that we've had since lockdown. And I am feeling it. Since we've moved into our new bed, we've got a new bed. How comfy is that mattress?
It's really comfortable.
I am not.
Don't want to get out of bed in the morning.
Yeah, I am super struggling. It is 10 to 8. I've also realised that throughout our vlogs, I do a lot of time checks. I'm like a breakfast DJ guy.
It's now 10 to 8.
It's now 10 to 8. Yeah, so it's now coming up for 10 to 8. We've cleared down the kitchen. Have we got anyone in tonight?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment. I reckon that's going to change.
Yeah. We're lying for us tomorrow then.
Yeah, I'm desperate for a lie-in or just an extra hour. Normally at the weekends we get an extra hour, but we haven't had that really for a couple of weeks now.
Well, that's because also the sort of trade we're getting is more business, obviously business trade, not tourist trade. So they want to be up early at the weekend like they are in the week if they're working. So normally we do it a bit later, but we're up and doing it for them because they're going to work. So
yeah, so we've got a lot of guests in doing business. Keep getting told I'm not allowed to say that, but anyway. So our Nativity Kombucha is coming on fantastically well. And look at that, that is looking funky as. So I've got to sterilise some bottles. I'm just really going to put them on a hot wash in the dishwasher, and I'm going to bottle that today, hopefully, and add some flavourings. So that's been in there for about 2 weeks and 5 days. We're going to pop upstairs. I've got to do some recycling. I have got a bunch of ironing to do, haven't I?
you have got a lot of ironing to do, yeah. A lot of bedding this week.
Yeah, so Frida's going to get dragged out, and a bit of breakfast, and we'll see you in a bit. Very important day at Cheers' HQ yesterday. Morning, Daiso. What did we watch last night?
Oh, we watched Breakfast Club.
How was it?
God, I can't believe I've never seen the whole thing through.
How would you rate that out of 10? It was amazing, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
All the feels.
Yeah, oh, I just loved it.
Yeah. Daisy loves the 80s anyway, don't you?
Yeah.
Breakfast Club was hugely important to me because it was one of my, well, it is one of my favourite films. I don't know how many times I've seen that, but back in the day, me and my mates would watch that pretty much. We'd always be at someone's house on a Friday night and we would watch that pretty much every Friday night. I could have easily have watched that film over 100 times. Everyone loved it. Stands up, the music is great, and then that bit at the end when Brian is reading out the essay and then Judd Nelson just gives it one of them. Classic. Right, it is ironing time. Frida is out, ready to go. Tracy is doing some work.
Not business.
Not
work.
business. Luke's got a day off today and potentially might have all of next week off. Yeah, I think he's getting a bit burnt out at work. He's not really had a break since, I don't know, he worked over Christmas, so he only had a couple of days off. So he's either got a long weekend or a week off, but he won't know until a bit later on. Daisy is watching, is this The Good Life? The Good Place. Oh, The Good Life was that from back in my day. What did we have for breakfast this morning?
We had toast and eggs.
Toast and eggs. Daisy's obviously swatting up on some Uno. We've been playing a bit of Uno lately.
I'm really angry that I lost for the first time in like 3 years last night.
I know. I'm getting a bit competitive on Uno, and I'm not a competitive person. However, yeah, I think there might be some more Uno a bit later on. Right, it is 10 to 10, and someone's got a day off of work today.
It's me!
Hey! And because Luke's on a bit of a health kick, what's for breakfast?
Having some pate and cheese.
What sort of cheese? Like a nice breakfast type cheese, like a cheddar or something light?
Some Danish blue.
That's so weird.
It's the only cheese we got.
And Luke's teaching Daisy a bit of geography.
No.
And the kids are having a lovely day. Luke was about to throw his sister under the bus, but we're not going to allow that. Right, it's just coming up to 12:20. I am getting my bum kicked today. Really busy. Phone hasn't stopped. I've only just finished doing all the ironing, got some more washes on. But at 3 o'clock today, excuse me, we have got to take Tipsy to the vets for a jab. So I've got to get her cat basket down from the man cave, and this is where I think I've got my old kombucha bottles in there. So I'm going to get them in the dishwasher, get them sterilised, get Tipsy's basket all ready. I'm out of shape. Get Tipsy's basket ready because, or Kylo's basket, because Daisy likes to put some spray in there that chills her out. But it'd be interesting to see what the vets are like, really. I'm not sure what to expect. So yeah, I'm going on my own. Well, obviously with Tipsy it'd be a bit weird. Yeah, so it'd be interesting to see what that's like. But now I've got to do some rooms. I'm really jumpy, right? So Luke's followed me up. He saw me chatting to the camera going up. We've got no guests in at the moment. So he's obviously spotted his old dad wandering up the stairs,
No.
gone to chase me, and then was going to make me jump because I'm really jumpy.
I tried to nick the camera. I was like, Mum, where's Dad? She's like, I think he's doing rooms. And I snuck in. I've never opened a door as carefully as I did with the one down there. It was just like, and I just heard, so we are going to do some rooms and I'll get back to you later.
That's not how I talk.
That's exactly how you talk.
How's your day going?
It's good. It's
You've
quite
done a
nice.
Peloton.
I did do a Peloton. I woke up this morning and I thought, today is going to be a win. So I thought I'd do some exercise, get a nice workout in, had a nice shower. And now I'm ready to kick off the day halfway through it.
Oh nice, I had a phone call from 1980s earlier. They want their curtains back.
I think you're jealous. We watched Breakfast Club last night.
Oh, what do you think of Breakfast Club?
Brilliant. I want to be John Bender. That's what this is all about. I'm going to grow it out longer. Then I'm going to get the gloves like you got. I'm going to get the jacket like you got. In fact, I'm going to get the whole costume like you got.
Hey! And rumour has it you've been stealing toilet rolls.
I started doing it for convenience. Now that we've all got our own bathroom, we each have like our own toilet paper as well. You need it for a bathroom. And I ran out a couple of weeks, like a week or two ago, and I thought, oh, I don't know where they're kept. So I went into Daisy. She had loads, so she won't miss one. And she noticed. And it's gotten to the point now where it's just as convenient to go and get it from the normal place. But Daisy kicks off if you steal it from a...
You have to go and get your toilet paper from
It's
the...
really funny.
Do it.
Do it.
We are in the kitchen, full team assembled. Hello, Daisy.
Hello.
Hello, Lou.
Hello.
I like your trainers. Are they new?
No, they're quite old actually, but I do like them.
Yeah. My trainers.
Not your trainers.
Tracey, love, how you doing? Oh, yeah, my Crocs now. Been to, what have we got for lunch?
Many
Oh, we
things.
found these. And these are
Daisy wanted some
right up my
crisp.
street.
Katsu curry crinkle cup crisps.
So Katsu crisp. Yum 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 yum.
And some sushi and some sandwiches. Very, very nice. Tracy's checked the video, make this week's video for quality control.
It's all ready to go, Daisy?
Good job on editing, Daisy.
Cut out all the swear words.
Yeah, all the swear words.
There was 7 in the
There were no swear words.
That's the record low.
But yeah, I've got to go back to work now because, you know, nice family lunch. Well, for you two.
Kylo's interested in
Oh yeah, the cat basket is down. Kylo thinks he's going off to the vets. Right, it is coming up for 20 to 2 and omelette time. Tracy and the kids have managed to sort their lunches out. I've just finished the room, so pretty much finished for the day. So I'm going to have a cheese and ham omelette. I'm being greedy on the eggs today. 4 eggs in there, I'm starving. So we're going to stick some butter in the pan, whack that in, grate some cheese in. Oh, we love these. These are like little bits of cloth with beeswax on, so they use them instead of cling film. Yeah, they're brilliant. They're quite expensive. You get like a pack, like a mixed pack for like, it's got like 4 or 5 different shapes in there for about, I think it was expensive. We got a really nice little shop next to us and they sell for like fancy candles and stuff like that. I think it was about 15 quid. We might have got a bit of a trader discount. But they're brilliant. They work just like cling film. Not just like cling film, but they work pretty good. Good enough. And we don't like plastics too much and we recycle a lot. So yeah, these little beeswaxy things, yeah, they're good. Would recommend. Right, it's off to the vet. She has got the right arm.
She's not happy.
These two aren't helping. So yeah, taking Tipsy off because she's got some vaccination. Yeah, I'm going to take her in the car and see how we get on. Not happy, does not like the vets. Right, so it's coming up for 10 to 3. My appointment is at 3 for the vets. Tipsy is not happy. I'm always trying to be early. And there's a sign outside the vets saying just one person, only one person at a time. Wait for your allotted time. So I'm sat in my car. A lady from the reception has been out and is going to come and get me when it's my time to go in. Well, that was a right result. Took Tipsy in. She has got the proper hump. They opened the door for me, I brought her in, they asked me to put her on the floor with her like vaccine card on top. Then asked me to wait in the car. I wished them the best of luck getting Tipsy in and out. They seemed all over it. Everyone's wearing face masks, there's hand gel everywhere. I don't think they can be doing many appointments to operate like that. But so far so good, especially for Kiefer. I didn't have to go through all the stress of getting Tipsy in and out of the box, because when we tried to get her in the cat carrier at home, it was literally like all feet and hands or paws like on each corner of the cat box, and yeah, she is not happy. Job done, easy peasy. So they were in and out in sort of like just over 15 minutes. Paid my money, all contactless. Super easy. I wish it was always like that. She's back in her cage. Apparently didn't play up for the lovely vet, so yeah, back home now. Tipsy is not talking to me anymore. We mates now? No, not mates. You are not my friend, Keith. You stitched me right up. But she is all right. I let her out of her cat basket outside, and she is currently getting sniffed by the other cats because she smells of vet. I went there on my own, obviously, because no need for us all to go there, which was the right result, really, because there was a man stood outside with the cutest little miniature dachshund, little sausage dog with fluffy ears. Daisy has been hassling me and Tracey for a dog. For how long, Trace?
Oh, since she could speak.
Yeah, yes, literally since she could speak. And if she'd have seen this dog, she would have been like, that dog is too cute. It was really cute. To give you an idea of how much Daisy loves dogs, like she's animal crackers, but just dogs are her thing. When she was little, when Tracey had a proper job, we used to go and pick her up from work because we were sharing a car and what have you. And I remember stood in the car park in Windsor, sat in the car park in Windsor waiting for Tracey to finish work. Luke was in the passenger seat, Daisy was in the sat behind me in the booster seat, and we were reading Dora the Explorer book, and I was going like full on into it, like hola Dora, hola Ernest, and all this, and like really going for it. And then I was sort of saying to the kids, I'd be so cool, you know, languages are so important. I don't speak any other languages. All right, Kylo. And I was saying to Luke, you know, learning a language, you know, how incredible is that? What language would you like to learn? And he's like, oh, I really like Dora the Explorer. I think Spanish would be cool. And then I like looked over my shoulder, oi Dezo, what language would you like to speak? And she didn't even look up from what she was doing. She just went, dog. Just had a massive result. Last week you will have seen that I got one of those senders to send Sky from one telly to another, but I couldn't use the remote. However, that is Sky all set up on big telly, and I can use the remote. I've been emailing the firm that makes them. I think they're One for All, they do like Universal stuff. And a Superman called Felix has been coming backwards and forwards, and I just had to reposition something somewhere, and we are winning. So now I am going to bottle that kombucha up. Right, we're all set up to get this kombucha in the bottles. I've decided to go for, I sounded like Stacey Dooley then. I've decided to go for ginger and lemon. If I run out of lemon, got some backup limes. Here is our nativity kombucha. And there's the bottle straight out, all been sterilised, all been in the dishwasher. I'm going to sort the ginger out first and then pop the ginger in our juicer. We've had this for years, used it about 4 times. I bought like a boatload of ginger because whatever we don't use, you know, Daisy will drink, she loves it, or I'll drink. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to juice that, and then put a little bit in each bottle and then top it up with the kombucha. Top tip, if you are peeling ginger, use a spoon. What much better, gets in all the little cracks. Yeah, spoon's the way forward. Right, so there's my ginger. And then you just get this like that. And scrape it away, and you get in all the little bits. And you don't get a lot of waste. So you get in all these little crevices, wiggle it around, it's not difficult. I'm well aware that I could be teaching a lot of you to suck eggs here. Right, I'm going to stick this on. I've not used this in a while. Right, so I've got my lemon juice, I've got my ginger, and then I'm going to put it all in those bottles. I think I'm going to get about 4 bottles out of this, and then put this, the flavourings in at the bottom, then top it up with the kombucha. Right, so whenever we are out and about in town and there's a prep, Daisy loves getting ginger shots. This is just out the juicer. That smells super fiery. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm going to do it though. I'm going to stick it in. It's pretty hot. Right, I've just taken a sip out one of the bottles, which has got the lemon and the ginger. It's still not great, but there's not a lot in there. I'm going to fill the bottles up to there with the kombucha, and we'll see how we get on. I like ginger normally. It's really fiery though, but yeah, I'm pushing through with this. I'm going to make it happen. So before I stick it all in the thing, in the bottles, I've taken a little bit of the kombucha out of the thing. It smells nice. Well, it smells like kombucha. It is definitely an acquired taste. Oh, it's nice. That's really nice. Not fizzy yet. Well, it's a little bit fizzy. That's well nice. Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure if I should put it in with the ginger now. I'm doing it. Right. I've put it in the bottles. I've got a bit left over, so I'm going to leave those for those bottles and not put any flavouring in. No, we're all sharing alike here, so I'm just going to give this a little sip. Lemon, ginger and the kombucha in. Right.
I don't want to try until it's fizzy, but... Well. Well.
I'm excited.
That's really good.
Yeah, I'm well glad I stuck with that, yeah. Oh, try that, it's delicious. Just try it on its own. Daisy's going in for just pure ginger. But you like this when you go to prep?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Whoa,
My gut is gonna be like...
You're gonna have healthy gut fauna.
I'm gonna have a smiley tum.
Zooey mama.
Zooey mama.
So there we have it. We've got 5 bottles there. That one is the one without any flavourings in. I'm well happy with that. That was pretty yummy with the ginger and the lemon juice in. And also, because you're making it for yourself, and you're making it like from scratch, you get that extra kick. You know, like when you grow your own vegetables, you know, they probably don't taste that much better, but to you they do because you've grown them, and you know, it's nice to do stuff like that. If you do decide to make your own kombucha and give it a go, you must be really, really careful with this stuff because it is a live product. Every day, what you need to do, and I'll show you this as I do it, you need to just open it like that and then close it. And that's called burping the bucha. And if you don't do that, what happens, Trace?
Oh, it explodes in the middle of the night and wakes you up, and glass goes everywhere. It's crazy. You do not want that to happen.
I went for a stage of getting like seriously into this a couple of years ago, and this corner here, we used to have like an old table there, and this was kombucha corner, and unlike the first batch that I was making, and I wasn't burping the booch because I didn't know what I was doing. I just thought this is going to be pretty easy. Tracey and I were lying in bed one night, and then at like 1 o'clock in the morning, bang! And what was that? So we came out here, and you know when something happens or you do something really stupid and then you replay it in your head for years and it gives you the shudders? This is one of those for me. So basically, the bottles were there. One of these sort of Grolsch, old school Grolsch bottle type things exploded. We found shattered glass on the hob. So if you look how far that is, fortunately, the cats weren't about. Fortunately, we weren't sat about. But you know when you start replaying stuff in your head, imagine if we had have been there and that had gone bang, it just doesn't bear thinking about. So if you are going to do that, just give it like a shh. I've heard similar stories from people that make their like homemade ginger beer, bottles exploding, and nobody wants that. It's just like, no. So burp your booch. Right, so the kombucha has been tucked up in bed down in the kitchen downstairs in the main building. I'm going to square away all the washing up and what have you. These juices are great, but take a fair bit of cleaning up. I've checked with me kombucha guide here. That is going to take 3 to 5 days until it's like really, really good. And I'm going to start burping it tomorrow. We've got guests in tonight, so still no lie-ins for us. We're actually quite kind of busy over the weekend as well. I don't know when we're going to get all this furniture put away. I don't know where it's all going to go, but we will keep swimming. We will just keep moving and it will all be fine. So yeah, I'm going to square the kitchen, and tonight, Friday, is takeaway night for us here at Cheers' HQ, and the takeaway of choice this evening is curry. And I think Daisy wants to watch a film. Luke is working on his podcast, so as soon as that's ready, we'll let you know all the details. So he's editing that and putting that together and trying to get it up on YouTube and Spotify. So yeah, quite a productive day. Right, the Indian is ordered. I am starving.
I'm really hungry, I really fancy it now.
Daisy is doing her online theatre group, so they're doing rehearsals upstairs. Luke's sorting his podcast out. We've just listened to a little bit of Luke's podcast.
That's really good. Can't wait for it to be properly all done.
Yeah, as soon as it's all up, we'll let you know all about it. And now we are going to sit down and watch Friday's instalment of the Despicable Three.
Yeah, it's Jimmy's birthday and Jim's birthday we're going to watch, so really looking forward to that.
Yeah, so we're going to sit down, and then that's timed nicely because I think the Despicable 3 is going to be half an hour, and it's 35 minutes till our Indian is ready. We live next door pretty much to an Indian restaurant. So yeah, it's dangerously close. So we're going to sit down, enjoy that, and then get some food. Noising here. How was your theatre group?
Great.
Great. Started already? Gone straight in for the naan bread?
Yep.
How's your editing on your podcast? All good?
Yeah.
Oi oi!
Podcast is done.
Right, that's us done for today. Not a bad day actually. Bit worky, which was a bit of a nuisance. Me and Tipsy are busy mates again, aren't we, Tipsy? She's forgiven me.
How'd that go?
Yeah, not great. So yeah, we will see you tomorrow. It's Saturday, everybody. It is coming up for 5 to 7. Tracey and I have just sent out a couple of packed breakfasts for the guests that were in last night. It is looking lovely out there. We're desperate for a lie-in now. I'm not sure when the last one was, but it was a while ago. Bunch of ironing to do today. First things first, going to square the kitchen away. It's a bit untidy. The cats have been fed. Well, Kylo's down there. Morning, Kylo. And I've got to do the cat's nails because they're indoor cats, so the nails get a bit long and they are killing the carpets. And I need to get another batch of kombucha on the way. And yeah, another worky day. Right, it is 25 past 8. We've got some washes done and put through. The tumble dryer is whizzing around. We got some washing out on the line. Tracey started on rooms. There is no sign of the children yet. Kylo is pestering everyone. Aren't you, Kylo? You just want a bit of a love, don't you? So, yeah, we're kind of ahead of things today. So I'm going to do a cheeky Peloton. Have a shower after that, and then I'm going to catch up with Tracey, do a couple of rooms, and we'll see you in a bit. Right, it is 10 past 9. Morning, Daiso.
Morning.
It looks like we're waiting on service, doesn't it?
Yes.
Can we get you anything?
The bill, please.
How are the dippy eggs?
Awful, would not recommend.
I did not cook the dippy eggs. Anyway, so it's 10 past 9. Tracey and I have so far done breakfast for 2 people, started cleaning rooms, got a batch of new kombucha on the go, burped the other batch of kombucha this morning, didn't show you that, cheeky burp. We have got 2 loads of washing on, I've got washing on the line, I've just done a 20-minute Peloton class, and the postman has just arrived. One of the great things about living in the town centre and working from home is you get all these little relationships with like people that you pass in the street, and our postman is called Pete, and he's lovely, and he knows my name.
Postman Pete. Doesn't
When we first started our channel, we did it for a number of reasons. Might be worth a vlog why we did started our YouTube channel. Oh blimey, I'm not sure if the moisturisers blended in. But the one thing that I didn't expect, and I don't think anyone would have expected, is all the little relationships that you form with people that you may meet, you may never meet, you have conversations.
on social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the platforms, Twitter, Insta, and the comments and the YouTube. So yeah.
This is going to take a few goes because obviously I have problems with emotions. Anyway, someone has sent us something and he knew he was going to tuck me up because of all this. It's not, I can't embrace it, it's embarrassing. Anyway, we have all these relationships. We've made so many friends that we may or may not meet. And anyway, we were contacted, messaging this lovely guy called Paul, and he sent us something in the post, which has arrived this morning. I've not seen it yet. This is probably going to get worse.
Oh, you're very good at wrapping stuff up. Is that pasta?
We'll come back to this in a minute. Paul, you've done a great job packaging this up.
Oh, we're getting there.
Oh.
Oh, oh.
You will definitely go.
There's a note in here. This is probably going to tuck me up.
Figment, you love a bit of figment. There's a...
Oh, wow. That is...
Oh my god.
That is fantastic.
Brilliant.
That is going to take pride of place at Cheers is.
He's on.
I'm not going to read the note because that really set me off. Paul, you're such a legend, mate. I hope this has got the desired effect for you. Yeah, that's going up there. It's magic. So the glare isn't doing this justice, but this is what Paul has sent through in a beautiful frame. How thoughtful is that?
So nice.
Oh, we've also had a huge amount of love this week. We've had so many lovely messages and people like, what are you doing?
I'm reading the note.
I've not read the note yet. I'm not going to publish the note because it's a private thing between Paul and his family and our family, but yeah, there's a lot of love out there. It's just coming up for 11:10. Pretty much done in the main house. No more cleaning, no more making beds, probably a bit of ironing, a few more washes on, that sort of thing. Daisy is chatting online with one of her mates. Tracey is making herself look even more beautiful. Don't know what Luke's doing. Oh, probably just finishing off a bit of editing and trying to upload his podcast on, I think he's trying to do it on Spotify and YouTube. We listened to a bit of it last night, very good. I'm off to the wholesalers because we need to get some milk portions. Not very exciting, I know. And I'm going to pop to Waitrose as well because I want to get some bits for the kids for lunch. They like the sushi there, and I want to get some cauliflower pizza bases because I think we are having them for dinner. All of a sudden, it seems it's 6 o'clock. I have no idea where this day has gone. Went to Cash and Carry, got some milk portions. Not exciting. My hair, it's all right for girls because they can grow it out, but
No, it's not.
Really?
No.
It's what?
It still annoys us because it's not how we want it to be. It's still not good.
Yeah, but your hair looks great. My hair looks terrible. Also, I'm all grey at the sides and they're all not interesting. Went to Cash and Carry. Tipsy and I are mates again, sort of. She's piped me right off there though, Tipsy. And then I went to Waitrose. Waitrose was mental and it's freezing. What has happened to this weather? Last weekend it was beautiful and today it's super mucky. Anyway, been to Waitrose and got the amazing cauliflower pizza bases. These are incredible. I've got another batch of kombucha sorting itself out. The Scooby is sat looking all kinds of funky in there. Kids have got posh oven pizzas. So we're going to do a bit of cooking and yeah, bit of an update. Plasterer has been. My builder said that the plasterer wasn't going to make much of a mess. He did make a bit of a mess, which was annoying. However, well, that's a bit weird. Videos playing that Daisy was checking, and I've come in here and my camera has got like a lid on it, so I've got me here and behind. Bit weird, very weird. Anyway, so the plastering has been done. I suppose he's done a good job. Got it bloody everywhere. Big telly is good. Old telly's still there.
Can I turn you off the telly?
Yeah, that is a bit weird. I still haven't got anyone to fix old big telly because no one's really open yet. I'm hoping that when Curry's opens up again, I'm going to take him there. If not, there's a little independent in Salisbury and I'll pop him in there. I'm going to try the independent first because we're independent, love independence. I think Daisy's doing a quiz with her friends this evening, and I think we're going to re-watch the Despicable Three from last night. It was Jim and Jimmy's birthday, so
Brilliant.
it was brilliant.
So funny.
Yeah.
So great.
Yeah.
Lovely people.
They are the nicest people. So yeah, I think we're going to do that. We are watching Big Little Lies.
So good. First season was amazing. It is a while since we watched it. It took a while to get back into it, but it's so good. So good.
It is really good, but we did start watching the first episode, and I was like, I've got no idea what's
For a
going
while,
on.
It was like, oh, do I remember that bit? Do I not remember that bit? But no, we're on it now. We're there.
It's so annoying. I know I'm going to love Peaky Blinders. I know Peaky Blinders is going to be one of my favourite TV shows ever. I've never ever seen it because I'm waiting for him to finish it. We watched Breaking Bad when it first came out. I think it was on Channel 4 years and years and years ago. And then it sort of dropped off of different networks and it was difficult to get. I have rewatched Breaking Bad so many times.
From the beginning.
From the beginning.
Like, we need to go back because we don't know what's going on, but it's so brilliant.
Yeah, anyway.
It's not a chore to watch it from the beginning, it's just the time really, but it's brilliant.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're about 3 episodes in on Big Little Lies season 2. I'm kind of remembering it, but that's really, really good.
The acting's really good. It's got some really great people in it. I mean, Meryl Streep's in it this season anyway, so she's acting off the charts anyway, as usual.
Yeah.
So, brilliant.
Yeah, so Daisy's going to do a quiz. I minded the cat. He was trying to trip me up.
He does have a habit of getting in the way and lying in the most awkward places and trying to trip you up.
Yeah. Daisy is doing an online quiz. Not an online quiz, a quiz with her friends. Don't know what Luke's doing. Oh, yeah, Luke's playing. Oi, oi. Luke is playing pro clubs on FIFA. I don't know what that means, but there is a huge amount of laughter coming from his room. So, yeah, we're going to sort the pizzas out. And, yeah, we'll see you in a bit. Right, there is the next batch of kombucha. All ready for his nativity. And
You have to name him. See, which king is he, or is he Moses? Not Moses, Joseph.
I don't know. Can't call him Joseph. That's like, don't know how good he's going to be yet. So that's all done, and then I'm going to pop that down in the restaurant kitchen. Probably tomorrow. I can't be bothered to go down there now. So that's going to need 2 or 3 weeks. We'll work it out. And then the kombucha that we bottled this weekend should be ready to drink in 3 to 5 days. So what we'll probably do is try it midweek and then save some for next weekend. Right, so while I was in Waitrose earlier, I love Waitrose because you can find like really posh stuff, can't you?
You can, and it's all nicely labelled as well, so it looks really posh.
Yeah, but it was a big wait to get in there today. Anyway, I bought some turmeric. Please don't call it turmeric.
Or turmeric.
That's what I called it.
Turmeric.
What did I call it?
Turmeric.
Yeah, call it that. Well, call it what you want. Anyway, my mum calls it turmeric. I don't know why she started doing that. She started taking it as a supplement. Stuff's really good for you. Anti-inflammatory, good for you. Turmeric. Turmeric's got to be my least favourite. Turmeric, I think. I've gone on too far about this, Kivo. So I'm going to juice this, like in the juicer tomorrow. Because I want to use it as a flavour in the kombucha. Pretty hipster flavour. I'm going for ginger, lemon and turmeric. Yeah, I'm going to give that a go. I also bought, but forgot I'd left it in the bag, some cheese.
Very smelly cheese.
I know. Tracey thought, Tracey basically said, the bin needs changing, the bin stinks. And then she found my cheese.
Cheese.
This cheese is...
I can smell it from here.
This cheese is incredible.
I'm sure it tastes lovely, but it really smells.
You might not find out if you keep slanging my cheese off.
Cheese.
It does stink. But if you got a Waitrose or if you got someone, if you see this cheese and you like a drop of cheese, get it. It's really runny. I won't eat it straight out of the fridge. I'll let it sit out for a week. No, I won't. For about a couple of hours. Bit of celery. Game changer. Right, so this is Daisy's pizza. It's a nice Pizza Express one. That's it out of the box. Ow, that was hot. I find it better to cook on the bars because if you put it on like a baking tray, it sweats it. And if you cook it on like the bars, the air gets around it better and it just crisps up nicer. Put a baking tray like a bit lower underneath if it does start dropping off. Make your oven all mucky. Well, there we go, that's Daisy's one. Because she's such a princess and she's upstairs, already started her quiz night, She's asked for it to be delivered to her room, sliced up as well, no doubt. Right, so the pizza chef Tracey is going down on the pizzas. How are we doing?
We're doing all right.
That's very nice. Talk us through it. What you got going there?
I've got the pizza base, which is this one, which is the Pizza Express passata, because that's all that apparently.
Hold on 1 second. Alexa, pause.
What?
Sorry, everybody at home.
What?
I said Alexa.
Oh, sorry. Well, whatever she's doing at home.
I didn't want to get copyright. I didn't want to get copyrighted by Ben Platt.
True. So I'm putting the onions on.
Very nice. You got all your accoutrements.
Yeah, I've got some peppers and some mushrooms and bits and pieces. Yeah.
Very nice.
It's looking really good.
So I have silenced Ben Platt on the Alexa. If you've never heard Ben Platt and you got Netflix, his concert is up. We went to his concert in London. I won't bore you with this. Well, I will actually. Daisy was having a really difficult time. Was it about this time last year?
It was about a few weeks away. Yeah, end of the month.
Yeah, she was stressing. I think the world was coming in on her. We had just come back from me, Tracey, Luke and Daisy went to Florida on our own because Tracy's mum fell ill. It was just a very, very stressful time. And I did one of my best dad things I've ever done. So basically, she got just overwhelmed with everything. And I knew she wanted to go to this concert and it was on a Saturday. And then basically, I knew she needed cheering up. So I literally bought, Ben Platt was doing one night in London and that was it. So basically, I went online, I spoke to Tracey, I said, I need to get her out of there. We'll get tickets, Luke can take her up there. And it was that day. So basically, went online, got the tickets, 2 tickets, and then all the trains were down. So I was like, oh, how are we gonna get there? And we're like 70 miles from London. So basically, I ordered another ticket. I drove up to Hammersmith. Was it Hammersmith?
Yeah, it was Hammersmith Apollo.
Drove up to Hammersmith Apollo. But when I told her, obviously you will have seen earlier, I'm a soft touch. When I told her, she just was overwhelmed, happy, sad, not sad, but anyway, we went and it was it might be the best sort of biggish concert I've ever been to. I've seen some really good concerts. I'm really lucky. My first concert was Queen. I've seen Prince. I've seen U2. I've seen Madonna. I've seen the incredible Sam Brooks.
The best one ever.
The best one ever. But in a close second place to the amazing Sam Brooks is Ben Platt. And his concert is on Netflix at the moment. And it's the same concert that we went to, but in a different country. I think this one was filmed in America. Go and check out Ben Platt. He is fantastic, especially if you like musical theatre or anything. I think he was the original lead in Dear Evan Hansen. He's in Pitch Perfect, but his music just does something to your insides.
On Netflix.
Yeah, go and check him out. It's really good. Ben Platt in concert, Netflix, winner. So here's Tracy's creation. That looks pretty good.
It does look good.
I think I would have put the cheese on last.
Really?
Well, don't muck about with it now. You've made your bed.
I can.
Oh, no, because if it goes wrong. Right, the legendary cauliflower bases or pizzas are ready. That's Tracy's. Looks all neat and tidy.
Oh, I was going for the jump scare.
That's how I'm gonna check out. I'm so jumpy. Turn around. Let's have a look at your face.
No, stop.
How have you got pizza around your face?
Because I was multitasking.
Anyway, I'm really jumpy, like properly jumpy. Luke tried. Oh, you will have seen this from the other day when Luke crept up the top of the building. What are your plans for this evening?
Play video games with friends.
Nice and chilled one.
Nice chill one. Have a workout.
Nice.
Because I've been putting it off all day.
There we are. What are you gonna do? Don't come in our room late at night and do a Peloton. You're such a weirdo. Right, so that's mine. Luke, right, this is what Luke's doing. He's coming in here to nick toppings off our pizzas, having just had...
I just want a bit of mozzarella.
Step away. No, you've just had mozzarella. Step away.
I haven't had mozzarella, not on its own.
Take some of Mum's.
Alright. She's going to be furious next week when this goes out.
Go! That's my one. That one's Tracy's one. Looks like a nice bit of mozzarella on there.
It does look good.
It does look good. Look, you got enough cheese on there?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think you have too. That will all make sense.
Away.
Yeah, right, so it is 7:20. Yeah, 7:20. The kids are happy, we're happy. Star, are you happy? Yes. And we're going to settle into Big Little Lies tonight. Yeah, we'll see you.
Sounds like a plan.
Does sound like a plan. We will see you tomorrow. Happy Sunday, everybody. It is just coming up for 7 o'clock. We've done the first wave of breakfast, so some of our guests are gone. We've got one person left who wants a bacon sarnie at 5 to 9. So we've got a bit of a sort of a gap in between now and then. So a whole bunch of ironing to do this morning. So just turned Frida on. Probably could have phrased that a bit better. The coffee's on and a bit of breakfast and cracking on with the day. Right, it is 10 to 9 and I've just sent off the last pack breakfast, so that's all the cooking done for today. Tracey and I are on rooms. We've cracked out with some ironing this morning. We listened to the Duo podcast. Listen to that, it is brilliant, especially if you're really into Disney and Universal and Orlando. The girls are fantastic, so it's the Duo podcast. You'll find them, we'll stick a link. Tracey will stick a link below. Yeah, they're really, really good. And they've got a guest coming up on Monday, which they're very excited about. We think we know who it is. We've not had any inside tips, but yeah, I think I know. I'm pretty sure I know who it's going to be. And if it is who I think it is, it's going to be incredible. Anyway, so the breakfast has gone up. Here is our kombucha. So that is doing its business. So they're doing its business. That's doing its thing. So these are the ones with ginger and lemon, and that's the plain one at the end. And this is one of Tracey's bowls of wine. I bought a bunch of this wine last week because it was on offer. So we've got, she likes the red and the white. Funny that, Trace. But what's really cool about this series of wine, they've got living wine labels. So I'm going to show you how that works on the app on my phone because it's pretty cool. So I'm going to scan the label there.
Banished to Australia, I found true love in the most unlikely of places.
How cool is that? So every bottle, I think they only do a red and a white. I might be wrong. Tracey likes both. And the label on the white, that's the red one. The label on the white wine is different. It's got a lady on it and they tell a story. It is freaky as, but really, really cool. And I think it's a whole thing. I think there seems to be other sort of brands of wine on there that are doing different stories with the living wine labels. But yeah, really, really cool. Right, it is coming up for 1:15. We are getting our bums kicked this week. This has been a busy week. Hello, lovely.
Hello.
You look nice.
Thank you. I need to do my hair, just a peloton, so I washed my hair. It's all gone a bit floofy, but we'll sort it out in a minute.
And you got your little whingy mate down there.
Little whinging, yes, womble.
So we've cracked out all the ironing. We have got more washes on. I'm very aware that this is a particularly worky weekend here at Cheers HQ. We had a bit of a nightmare in the week as well because we had some water come through the ceiling of one room into another room, so I'm washing carpets and getting that sorted. However, it does feel like we're coming towards the end of it today.
Yes, we're getting there.
Yeah.
The sun is out, it's still chilly, but it's out.
I'll tell you what, it is not chilly.
Is it not?
No, I have just been out to the bins, happy to report. Nice and warm.
All the glamour.
This weather is weird because yesterday it was freezing. I was stood in the queue at Waitrose outside for ages, literally freezing. I don't have very good circulation. Two of my fingers went like, not good. But now it's really nice and warm out there. Luke may have a friend coming around later, so they might sit out in the garden. If it does get chilly, we might light Darth Vader up. Who knows?
Who knows? We'll go with the flow.
Yeah, I have been dropping hints with Daisy, like, oh, Daisy, fancy doing a bit of cooking? Doing a bit of cooking. She's like, no. So I think it's going to be an easy dinner tonight.
Yeah.
I'm thinking a couple of chickens in the oven, Caesar salad, maybe some Hello Me in the pan, and just keep it nice and simple. So that's the plans for dinner. Tracey's been a bit sporty this morning.
Yeah, I've done my peloton.
Yeah. So,
And I've cleaned 5 rooms.
Oh, yeah.
Cleaned 5 bathrooms, actually.
I don't think you could class that as a sport. Fun fact, I said something quite funny yesterday. I said dancing is a sport. Yeah, Tracey liked that.
Yeah, I can imagine you in your headband and your leg warmers.
I do wear a headband when I'm doing my peloton. You will never see this. It's pretty 80s day glow. So I'm going to do a peloton now, and then I think we'll crack on. We finished watching Big Little Lies last night. That was
really
brilliant.
Good. Yeah, the second season, it was really, really good. Really enjoyed it. There were only 7 episodes, so it wasn't, you know, too much of a commitment. So yeah, it was really ended well, I thought.
It ended very well, and also big shout out to Nicole Kidman. Keep up the good work. You're looking fantastic.
Yeah, she's. There's been some help, I think.
Yeah.
She is looking too good for her age.
There's some magic going on there.
She's looking younger than Reese Witherspoon, and she's a lot older than Reese Witherspoon. So.
How does she eat her cereal?
Witherspoon.
Whee!
Sorry, I fed you that one, didn't I?
So I'm going to do a Peloton now and then crack on. Oh, a bit of an update on our July trip. Shock horror, not happening. We had I'm trying to get the right light in here. How's that? That's a bit better. We had an email from Virgin in the week saying, hey, your flights are cancelled. We're like, all right. And so we contacted Attraction Tickets Direct. If you are looking at booking a holiday, give them a shot because their customer service is on point. And so far to date, they've been very, very competitive on prices. So, and that was like, they were like, what do you want to do? You're going to have your deposit back? You can book for next year? I'd like, look, just give us our deposit back for now and then we'll think about it. So July is off. However, I think because this has been sort of gradually, it's like getting in a bath because it's not like getting in a bath, but I think because the temperature on this situation has been slowly growing, it's not like a shock and it's not like, I can't believe we're not going on holiday. It's because it's been so gradual. I'm not feeling gutted.
No, we were pretty resigned that it might not happen. Although we were very positive, like, yeah, okay, stay positive. But we kind of like, well, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. There's nothing we can do about it. And it's not like everyone else is going and we're not. Because,
yeah.
you know, everyone's in the same similar situation.
Yeah.
So
the massive positive out of this, we get to book another trip. I like booking trips as much as I like going on trips. So we get to look at all the resorts again. We get to look at all the deals, all those little things that we love doing. So whenever Tracey's like, what are you doing on your phone? I'm like, Florida stuff.
Yeah. And also the situation is still changing and evolving, so you know, we wanted to leave it a little bit, see what happens over the next month or two, how things change at Disney and Universal with how they're operating, and obviously costs for next year. A lot of people are saying the prices are high, which I think at the moment they probably will be, because I don't think Disney and Universal are really thinking much beyond the next 6 months at the moment. They just want to get through this bit, and then who knows what will happen. They may bring the prices down if they're not getting many bookings, or it might be what it is. But we're just going to sort of let the dust settle a little bit on the whole situation, just to see what's going on, really, aren't we?
Yeah, so we are going to stand back, watch from a distance, see what happens, and then just stroll in and do what we want when we want. So
we have got our week still booked for December,
yeah,
which we haven't heard anything about yet.
That will definitely happen.
But yeah, we're hopeful that will go ahead. So we're kind of thinking, well, that will be a nice time to sort of stick a toe in the water anyway and see how things are on a week, if it goes ahead on a week's holiday, and then we'll maybe have an idea of what it might be like if we wanted to book for a 2-week next year as well. So wait and see. Yeah,
so there's loads of exciting stuff happening. I love looking at, you know, new resorts that we haven't stayed. Definitely fancy Port Orleans, but I still do fancy going back to Old Key West. Anyway, all exciting stuff coming up. I'm off to do a Peloton, then a bit of Tesco's, and then I think that's
living the dream.
Living the dream. Right, it is 3:10. I've done my Peloton, I've had a shower, I've had to get the hairdryer out, sort my barnet out. Turns out I've gone back in time, early 90s, brother beyond Keith. Look at that. Off to Tesco's. Luke is half naked behind the fridge. Say hello, Luke.
Hello.
What are you having?
Cracker.
Nice. Oh, big week for you next week. You're going to be topless and shirt. Well, I suppose it's like being at a water park, isn't it?
Yeah.
Week off next week.
No work. I'm getting a break.
If any of you lot watch The Middle, which is one of my favourite shows, also I think one of the most underrated TV shows of all time, looks like a cross between Axel and Brick, the two lads in there. He's a bit like Axel because he only wears shorts, and he's a bit like Brick because he's a bit unique. Right, off to Tesco's, and we'll see you in a bit. Daisy's been hiding today.
Been hiding.
Where have you been all day?
I've been in bed watching films.
You lazy slug. And who you got here? Oh.
His name's Quentin. I don't know where he came from.
He's very cute though.
Look at the camera. Come on, show us your beautiful eyes.
How was your quiz night last night?
It's very good.
Did you win?
No.
Did you learn anything?
I did. Yeah.
And what did I catch you doing very late last night?
You didn't catch me doing anything. You were asleep. I heard you snoring.
there are some toilet rolls being stolen from all around the building at the moment.
No, there was a very valid reason. I really needed to pee, and then I had to go into the. I don't know.
She had two choices: go into the main building.
Midnight, and there are spooky scaries out there.
Yes, Daisy decided not to venture into the main building. As a 200-year-old house, there are some comings and goings. Don't think I really want to wander around there too much on my own, looking for loo rolls. So we're getting pretty excited for Cheers Ears HQ, especially as that lovely picture sent to us over the weekend. That's taking pride of place. I've got loads of pictures that I want to go up. A lot of Star Wars stuff, a lot of stuff that's going to take some fairly difficult negotiation with the governor. But here was a piece of art that turned up that we ordered. That's going straight in my basket. Look at that.
I saw that on Wayfair a few weeks ago and I just thought it was perfect.
That sounds like a slimming group.
Wayfair.
Yeah.
I think it should go over here.
Yeah. Oh, I'm properly feeling that. So yeah. Still a work in progress. This week has really gotten away from us because we want to go around the main building, do a lot of measuring, see what furniture we can repurpose in the main building. Tracey keeps asking me about 10 times a day, what are we going to do about these wires? I keep telling her that I'm going to drill a hole and get some bits and thread them through the wall, but I've been a bit busy doing all the housekeeping and recycling, just done all the recycling. Tip's open, but I'm not going anywhere near the tip. I've seen the queues, I've driven past and it's like they got road marshals out.
It's a postcode lottery. You have a certain postcode and you can go on certain days, but even then it's just crazy because they're only open for like 4 hours a day. Also, I hate going to the tip because all of the blokes that work at the tip are probably like geezers and they all think they're super funny, and every time I go there, when I've taken stuff, they always take the rise out of me. So I've been there before. Right, what about?
Right, get this, I think they're really funny. If you go to the tip, our tip, probably every tip, it's like tip banter. Go to the tip and let's say you're taking a shower. Well, this is exactly what happened. So you got a shower screen and then you got like 70 different bins, not 70, like 8 different.
Not 70.
So you got like 8 different bins where you can put all your gear in, and like what will happen, you'll start creeping over to one with, I don't know, a bit of cardboard, and they go, oi mate, has that got plastic on it? I don't know. Or you can't put it in the cardboard. Anyway, that's the sort of foo-for-ah. Foo-for-ah? That's the sort of thing that goes on at our tip. So I rocked up at the tip and I'm pulling it out and I got the shower screen out of the car and I've just gone, excuse me mate, where's the best place for this? And then he shouted back, in your bathroom mate. And then all of his mates were like, yeah. That's what our tip's like. So if they think I'm gonna give it, yeah, if they think I'm gonna give them my postcode and then get an allotted time, I'll go to the tip when I'm good and ready. Anyway, I've just done all the recycling. It's horrible, but I did have proper shoes on because I've been wearing a lot of Crocs recently, but I'm not doing the recycling in Crocs again because I got bin juice in my toes and that was bad. It wasn't bin juice, it was like from the recycling bottle, so it's like a mix of hot sauce, Chardonnay, Merlot and near beer, all in between my toes. Anyway, we have got 2 chickens in the oven. That's not normal for us, but thought might have some left over for lunch. We're gonna have a Caesar salad and might get that really smelly bit of cheese out and have that as a snack later. This has been a proper working day. It's 6 o'clock and we're just about to sit down. I'm gonna catch up on some vlogs. We're not watching anything at the moment. Someone's told me that Schmidt's Creek is good and that I might like that, so I might watch that. So yeah, we're gonna sit down. The timer's set for, I think we've got about 30 minutes left on the chicken, have a bit of dinner, and yeah, so we're gonna go and sit down, we're gonna have a cheeky near beer and watch some vlogs. Well, it's a hive of activity in the kitchen. Hello girls. Hello. Right, Deezo. Yeah, we've got a couple of other birds over in the corner here. They're going into the salad. Just said it. Thanks for joining this weekend. Bit worky, sorry about that. Hopefully next weekend we might get a lay-in, which would be nice. So thanks again for watching. If you did like this, please subscribe for future content. And that's it from us lot.
Cheers!
Cheers!